Oh my god, look at this win rate. It's just all green. It's like trees, happy little trees.
Let's paint several little happy trees and push. Look at there.
Hey, buddy, watch this.
Didn't exactly hit what I was asking for, but nonetheless still hit some pretty good stuff. I think this is kind of a perfect opener. I put out a great tweet today, guys. If you're not on my Twitter, you're really missing out on some real high-quality tweets. Frodan tweeted, all my Hearthstone homies posting their gym progress makes me want to make a Hearthstone hunks tier list. It's going to make a Hearthstone hunks tier list. I said, just be sure to speak to my agent before using any of my photos. Which is funny for two reasons, right? Number one, I don't have an agent. I'm not at the agent level. Number two, of course I would not make the Hearthstone hunks tier list naturally. So, Overflow might actually be pretty insane against a Face Hunter, right? Let's try to play for the Overflow here. Welcome with the big bit bombs, sir. Rapid fire, arcane shot, rapid fire face. This is a turn right here, man. That is a turn! Oh my god, I love it. That is one heck of a turn right there. That is commitment, ladies and gents. Alright, so I think counter pressure is going to be the name of the game here. We can actually win this race a little bit as long as we get out ahead enough. And certainly going wide on board helps us do that. Unleash the Hounds, of course, can be a bit of a punish. Unfortunately, Explosive Trap can be as well. So this is a... not having the follow-up right now is really painful. I think we honestly just have to trade our 2/2s in here in case it's Explosive Trap. Misdirection's not as big of a deal. Freezing Trap, certainly we'll learn if it's that, and that's not as big of a deal either. Explosive Trap it is, sure. So we take a hit, but ultimately we're still happy that we're ahead on board again. I'd like to hero power as much as I can, obviously, to gain some armor, because that is clearly going to be an important break point, just having more health. But ultimately, I also just have to get pressure, because we got to win the race. We can't wait forever. Eventually, he's going to get there. So if we don't create enough pressure on the swing back, we still just lose, right? Still just lose. So let's go to 6 minions here, get the hero power in. If we go to 7 minions, I can't quite hero power, so this is a slightly more efficient use of resources. But I need to hit the Savage Roar or the Power of the Wild or Blessing Ancients or something here in order to get the math home. And it looks like turn 7 might be a hair late here if we're not careful. He could definitely race us down from 18 before I get to this. Although it looks like this is going to be kind of wasted anyway, because it's like, well, we may just kill him by the time this hits. Especially if I don't hit like a, you know, an Ubisoft Defender. I love that he's hitting minions, though, as much as he is. But, you know, Life Drinker changes the clock a little bit as well. All these little things add up to the clock being incredibly different. And we're hitting some pretty weak draws. Really, really weak draws here. Yeah, let's just trade in and reload again. Can't take any extra face damage here, so doing things like hero powering that unit for efficiency just don't make any sense. Not going to hit the Leper Gnome either, because that adds an extra damage point. Like, if he wants to go face with this to get 1 extra damage, then he doesn't activate the Death Rattle until a turn later. If he trades it in to activate the Death Rattle, then he doesn't get that 1 extra face damage this turn, right? So all these little things can really change your breakpoints. If that's an Explosive Trap, I'm basically screwed because I don't currently have a buff. I can play the Overflow and hope that's enough, but man, I don't know if it will be. Oh my god. This is lethal, right? No, it's 1 off! It's actually... Oh, no, it's not, because the 2/3 lives to Explosive Trap, so this is lethal. This is lethal. The 2/1 will die. Well, I mean, actually, we do have a risk of misdirection, I guess. But most of the time, this is lethal. Oh, yeah. Okay. Woo! Good top deck. Oh my god. Woo! Scary stuff. The perfect... The top deck, yeah, that was good. I mean, I would have preferred a Blessing of the Ancients or something. But Goru works, man. Oh, a recent opponent wants to be our friend. Is he mad or happy or a fan? Gus Bus, swing by the stream, dude. I don't really accept random friend requests so much these days, but feel free to swing by the stream and say hello. This is a good game. This is another fun game. Captain Crunch here. Captain Crunch. I like the swing on Anubisath, but it does take a while. That said, we have a fairly decent curve here. I think we'd rather just play for a consistent early game against Rogue. Seems like the longer these games stretch out, the more likely they do crazy Togwaggle and Galakron stuff that kind of just ruins us. So let's just play for the pressure. It was me, says Yumzy. It was me, says Madham. You have a lot of accounts, bro. You have so many accounts you log into simultaneously. What's going on here? What's going on here? But anyway, guys, good GGs all around. Thanks again, Koru, for the love, by the way. Ooh. That is something we'll probably be able to cast soon. I kind of take a risk that I don't cast it soon by doing this. If somehow both of these die, there's a chance we don't get this off next turn. Could maybe pivot and do something else, but I think one of these is likely to live. Maybe not. Seal Fate means it doesn't, but that means it does. Okay. So, Landscaping Aeroponics looks pretty solid. A little sad we don't get a buff here, but more important to just keep moving, I think. Goru in hand. I don't have a great reload next turn. A Garden Gnome off the top would fix that problem. Squirrel Tree is like okay, but not hyper efficient. Not especially good, right? Unfortunately, I don't know why I said that so funny. Unfortunately, Kobold Lackeys hit my 2/2s pretty cleanly as well. Will the real Regis Gilbin please stand up? The Carterville stream has more dislikes than likes. I am wondering if they meant to upload a different video today that had card reveals in it. Because I thought, just like kind of based on my instincts and like typical Blizzard stuff, that I thought we'd see a card reveal today. Now, now to be clear, my instincts aren't always correct. Let's be fair. Like, I get a lot of things wrong. But it did seem like a card reveal was likely today. And we just didn't get one. They did add the amazing Reno to the website. So you can see his hero power artwork now. And his flavor text. Reno, please address me by my proper title. The amazing Reno. And you can see his hero powers artwork there. It's just kind of him holding a staff or something. What does this do? So anyway, they added that to the website today, but... Or maybe yesterday, I don't know when it got added, but sometime. Intern clicked the wrong MP4. It's happened before. So, if you guys remember my video that I did for the Battlegrounds, like, tips, they uploaded, like, an unfinished version instead of the finished version. So, it's not the most insane theory. We've seen it happen before. But I would have thought it would have got fixed. I mean, they're out of the office by now, so I would think it would have been fixed by now. Man, that's a big Edwin, isn't it? Jeez. We might have trouble here, guys. That Edwin's gonna lock down our board for a while. Drakey, best way to get cards is really to farm Arena. It's to be good at Arena. And that seems to be your best path to efficiency. Now, if you're not good at Arena, things can change. Oh my god, I've literally never seen this played. Like, never actually seen the turncoat contract played in my life. Oh my goodness, not once, man. Not one time have I seen it played. I've seen another version, I think, the poisonous one, but never that one. Bum 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 bum. Goru, you're a good 7-mana play, are you? I've had this hi ho song stuck in my head for weeks. a good joke, but I can't say it. Yeah, sorry, Silverleaf. It's definitely been in my head for a few days. Hi ho, hi ho. It's off to work and school we go. Is that what the phrase is? School? That doesn't sound right for some reason, but whatever. Let's go ahead and value trade down on this. Just to help the Goru maybe stick around a little more. This is not something he really wants to sap, but if he does, I think we're happy. It's off to work we go. I thought it was work and something else we go. I thought there was another little bump in there. It's off the bump, bump, bump we go. You know? I'm making that part up. I feel like there's an extra little... I'm not a music guy, so... It's off to work we go. Sounds like there's not enough in there to me. I don't know, I'm not a music guy, so ignore me. I'm terrible at music. I'm gifted at a lot of things, to be honest. I've been lucky to be good at a handful of different things in life. Pretty decent at like sports, and you know, was good in school, I guess. Music was not one of my gifts. It was absolutely not one of my gifts. Terrible at every kind of music. You know, this is intriguing. Like, I kind of hate to not play the Mulch Muncher here because it's an 8/8, but it's not really that good at trading here compared to my other units. That said, I think we just want to create as much pressure as possible, right? In case he plays like a flick or something to destroy these treants, we want to make sure that we still have something on board to contest pretty well. And oh, but that only deals 2. Does he have another way to answer that? Oh, Mortal Coil's good. Sure, sure. I like that. Kills the Mulch Muncher. I'm fine with the Mulch Muncher taking, you know, that hit. That's pretty good news. So let's see. This is, that's enough. Home from work we go. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Yes, Manam. Good plan. Oh my god, rank 1, boys! We've done it! We've actually had a good night tonight climbing. Look at these stats today, man. We are 7-2 so far. Is Runeterra on the 24th? It is, yeah. Runeterra comes back on the 20... I think it's the 24th. That's a Friday, though, which is kind of weird. So, Wing 1 of the Adventure comes out the 21st. We'll, of course, be streaming all day that day, or at least a lot of the day that day. And then I'm doing a, like, special Omen stream a few times over the next few weeks on Wednesday. So, I'll be playing Hearthstone, but I'm going to be doing it on the Omen channel. So, you guys need to stay tuned to, like, Twitter and Discord and stuff to get the link when I go live on Wednesday. It's going to be like on the front page of Twitch or something, I think. So I'll be doing Omen. It'll still be like a normal stream. To you, you won't know any difference except where it is. It'll look the same, I think. It's just going to be on a different channel. So it's a chance for me to get in front of more eyeballs or whatever and play some Hearthstone in front of some big eyeballs. Them big old eyeballs. So anyway, stay tuned to Discord and Twitch for that. That'll be the 22nd, I think, and then again on like the 29th or something. I don't know, there's a few. I'm doing like 3 or 4.
I enjoy raiding!
So, just stay tuned for that. Risai, thanks for the 15 viewer raid. How's it going? Appreciate the raid. Aeroponics is 100% the best card for our deck, so let's go ahead and grab that. Welcome, folks. You won't get dust, that's true, but you'll... There's something else going on. I don't know, I gotta get the details. They sent me a question today that was like, hey Regis, are you ready for the stream next week? And I was like, I literally know nothing about it. I was like, I have 0 details. So no, I am not ready. I need information stat. Let's wait on the Dendrologist and just create more stuff right now. So I think it's debatable, but I want to diversify a little bit here. A little bit. Huge swine, don't get tilted, man. It happens sometimes. That's just variance. It still sounds like you won a lot of games and made a lot of progress, so just keep at it, man. I think you know that, though. I don't think I'm telling you anything. Hesitant to use the coin when we have like Forest 8 in hand, so I'm gonna try to hold on to that. It looks like it might be bridging the gap between some other lines, right? This is 5, this is 6, this can become 7. And since we have stuff to do in the meantime, Maybe if I was like desperate for a good reload, I would use the coin to get this Force of Nature out. But since we had, you know, equivalent-ish reload, let's just do our thing. So both Dark Skies are down. He's ahead of Witch Doctor. I think we still just slam the Force of Nature here. He's eventually going to run out of ways to deal with all of this stuff. I mean, yes, there's a lot of ways right now still, to be fair. But eventually those are going to run out, I think. Is that another Aeroponics? I can't actually play it without burning a card or the coin. I guess I can coin a squirrel, but I don't need to. Let's just wait. There's no reason to rush, right? We've got enough cards anyway. We kind of have stuff to do for a while regardless, so... Okay, Mountain Giant... Oh, well, I was going to say I don't care about Mountain Giant at all. You just ignore it and go face. But that's not always true, it turns out.
Boys,
We have a pretty sick Soul of the Forest here if we want to. We could play like double squirrel, Soul of the Forest, chill to set up for like a Savage Roar to clear this giant. Could also just Savage Roar now to clear the giant and like reload a little bit. Ugh. Giant does feel awkward, doesn't it? I don't really want to switch to wild for naturalize. Yeah, that is a good plan. K Gaza, thanks for stopping by. Have a good night's sleep. And tech support, thanks to the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you. Tree Squirrel, Arrow, Soul of the Forest. Maybe, yeah. I don't know what our Mulch Muncher's at. Does anybody know what our Mulch Muncher discount is? Because if we could Aeroponics into a Mulch Muncher, I might be really, really happy. I'm gonna make a weird play here. Just Aeroponics into a Mulch Muncher, maybe. Kind of burn the coin this way. Because I'm gonna Soul the Forest. But I think this is fine. Am I worried about Godfrey? I'm gonna trade one in for the sake of Godfrey. I don't think they run Lord Godfrey, but just in case. This would be the time he'd be excited to do it, right? Because of the death rattly nature of this, it would make the kind of perfect Godfrey. So just trading in. Otherwise, the Godfrey doesn't bridge to 8, right? The Godfrey just goes to 6, leaving the Mountain Giant alive at 2. So again, kind of sneaky, maybe not worth. There are still some interesting breakpoints on like Blessing of the Ancients as well on hitting some of this stuff, so. Okay, now this is gonna get interesting. It's a lot of math to parse out. So, Blessing of the Ancients puts these to 3, Savage Roar puts them to 5, Double Roar puts them to 6, and my face to 4. So this Twilight Drake's a little awkward on the Double Roar. So I don't think we want to do that. If I go just double Ancients, like, or even just single Ancients, 3/3/3, this becomes a bit of a problem. I could try to find a Dendrologist and see what's up. And see if we can't find some relevant spell here. I don't know if there will be. Claw? Claw does let me kill the Twilight Drake after the Blessing of the Ancients. So let's do that, I think. Oh, I should have played a minion first. I just goofed a little bit. It's okay, though. Not the end of the world. This could be a 3/3, right? But I'm still going to make the play, obviously. Like, even though we goofed it, like, eat your mistake. Don't be like, oh, I didn't want to play that. I didn't want to play that. Just eat your hit. Heretic, dude, thanks for the 2 months, man. Welcome back. Welcome back, dude. Thank you for the resub. Who here plays tabletop RPGs? Not me. I think I'd have fun doing that, but I've just never really had like a group or a means to do that, I feel like. But I think I would really enjoy it. Hi-ho. Hi-ho. Boop, boop, ba-doop, boop, boop, boo-doo. I think we have to Savage Roar here, right, to clear that. And then we start, like, stable. Like, he's out of his big taunt dudes. Both Sun Furies are down. we then like turn the corner and we start building out a big board, right? I think this is the point where things shift our way, basically. I mean, I don't know, maybe not. There could still be some problems, right? But I'm going to be reloading pretty hard every turn. A little bit worried about my health total still. Some of these decks, of course, run some crazy burst stuff. I don't think this is like that full Leroy Nether Breath Soulfire package by any means. It looks like more of a traditional handlock package. But there are still crazed Nether Wings that could clear my board efficiently and hit me for a lot of hits. And just, you know, a lot of random stuff in Warlock. It could happen. I might even be twisting others in here for all I know. So we're going to have to eventually stick a board and win with Savage Roar Blessing. To see when that happens and how long it takes and etc. etc. Okay. Zilly Boy's in town. Force of Nature's no better than Forest's Aid here. What do we think about the squirrel? Let's just use it. Mana lines up better on other things later. 9's a weird breakpoint right now. I mean, I think this might encourage a strict removal, Craze Nether Wing or Twisting Nether, whatever. We know he has some kind of dragon in hand, right? Because his Nether Breath was active. Have we seen a dragon since then? Maybe the Twilight Drake? There might be another wing. Might not. If it is another wing, that's kind of scary because we go down to 10 health. Because he'll attack and then Nether Wing and we go down to 10. He'll be at 20 with a 5/5 on board. But I don't really have a way to deny the 5/5, right? So he'd basically be putting me at 5 functionally with presumably some Nether Breaths in hand, and I think that's exactly what's about to happen. So outside of like stabilizing on a Goru or an Anubisath defender, oh, this is the Godfrey instead. Okay, so that's not as bad as Nether Wing. And there's the Anubisath. Okay, sweet. I'm going to hero power here because I am a little bit concerned about our overall health total. Godfrey's a bit of a weird line there, but this might have been his like last in-hand removal tool. But he knew I had a second Forest Aid coming, so he should be ready to go again. Or at least, you know, he may not have a choice, but no, not a tabletop guy, but I mean, I'm sure I would enjoy that stuff. It's just time and friends. I know Trump has like a really cool community in Austin where he hangs out with a lot of people who do like tabletop stuff. That sounds like it'd be super fun. I'm sure I would enjoy it. I don't know though, maybe not. I'm not sure I have that much time span, like attention span. I don't know if I can sit down for like 4 or 5 hours or however long those sorts of things take and like really zone in. I like to be able to bounce around a little bit. Even like Twitch allows me that, right? I focus on the game, I focus on Twitch. I focus on the game, focus on Twitch. I'd be worried being all in on one thing would be hard for me. I like, even when I'm watching TV, I like to be reading something on my phone, right? Or playing a secondary game, or... Oh. Well, that was a lot of his burst gone. So, let's talk about damage here. How much do we want to commit to this? So these go to 3, and then this takes them to 5. So that's not a great break point on the Abyssal, because even this just goes to 6. That's pretty awkward. I don't think I want to face tank 7, even though both of his Soulfires are gone. Maybe we go to 4 and 3 for this break point, right? And save the Savage Roar. That puts these to 3 as well, though, which is a little weird on the Godfrey. Yeah, this is awkward, guys. I don't know. I don't love any of this. Maybe we just do this a little bit more like this. Like focus on efficiency over like output and save the blessing. I think this is the best line. Yeah, I like this the best. We still get a little damage out. Still reload a little bit. This doesn't actually matter, but ah! I don't even know if I should have played this, to be honest. This kind of means I'm out of reload opportunities. Like, I'm all in on this board. So if he does, like, a Twisting Nether or, like, a... I don't know, whatever. Crazy Nether Wing or something, I might be in trouble. Crazy Nether Wing is actually not too bad because the 3/5s would survive and I'd have 9 damage coming back. But it still wouldn't present lethal, so... I don't know. I do like the efficiency of that line a lot better, though. And, of course, we have other reloads to draw. In fact, we don't have too many dead draws. Blessing of the Ancients would be dead if my board is clear. But... I guess Garden Gnome's pretty bad too, without the bigger spell. Pretty likely to hit some Mulch Munchers at this stage. Risai, dude, thanks for the 3 months and the host, man. Balling out tonight. That's awesome. Nice for you to branch out and play Druid. I find that. Oh, I forgot. He's dealing damage to himself. Oh, he's super dead. Oh, yeah, sweet. Okay. Cool. Forgot that Netherwing was hurting him too, so using that actually helps us. Sweet, okay. Thank God we played the Anubiseth, huh? Alrighty. Funny you say branching out and playing Druid, because I have 1,600 Druid wins. I think that's only beaten by maybe Hunter. Yeah, I think everything else is lower. I think everything else is, yeah, quite a bit. I mean, they're all kind of close. Shaman and Priest are definitely my lowest. I think Mage is fairly low. I don't even have a Mage deck up to check. Should tell you everything you need. Going for top 100? No, I don't think this month. We'll be playing real or goofy decks again here soon. My hope or my plan was this week I said I won't need any deck videos on YouTube because we're going to be doing card reviews all week. Surely they're going to reveal cards all week. And worrying about deck videos will be pointless. But instead, we haven't seen any card reveals. And I don't have any card reviews. And I've only been putting out kind of discussion videos that take forever to record and prepare and stuff. So I've actually had a way less efficient week than I expected on YouTube. And I don't have any complimentary deck videos to back that up. Like normally, I like to have 2 videos a day if I have a kind of mediocre or underperforming video. And unfortunately, some of the... it's weird, like now my weaker videos are often the...
Hey,
like the...
folks.
gosh, sorry, I do that every time. My weaker videos lately have been the kind of feature videos, like the top 10 lists and stuff, whenever those used to be the highest performing videos, right? Those used to be the go-to, the jam, and now they're like the weak guy. This is a really, really big dilemma. Part of me wants to just make this a 3-3 and trade over both of these really efficiently. I don't think a Shrubadier, despite the curve, feels that good just because the 1/1s, you know, they hit the 1/1 down pretty easily. I mean, I guess that does give me the kind of 2 health breakpoint. I don't want to get too fancy. Let's not get too fancy. Like, who cares if these take a clean trade, right? It's not that big a deal. The armor is a bit of a problem for us. We like to have them at low health.
Hiya,
But...
buddy. How are you?
Hey, Goblin Elf, dude. What's going on, man? I'm doing good. We've had such a crazy couple months, man. It's been great. 5 months is ridiculous, by the way. It doesn't seem like it's been that long. Thank you for the 5 months. Okay, sure. Garden Gnome currently inactive. This is functionally the same thing either way, right? Like if I... Well, not really. No, actually this is better. But the question is, do we buff them or do we play a 3-2? If I trade here, we have the value trade anyway. This hits back, this hits here, and I'm up with a 2-2. If I buff them and I trade... Like, buffing is a 2-2 and summoning is a 3-2. I think we still just summon it. It's debatable, though, because the 3-2 dies just like a 2-2 to this 2-2, right? It doesn't really functionally serve as a 3-2. It serves as a 2-2, so it doesn't really make any difference. Now, I have to hit this Garden Gnome or some alternative, or we're going to lose this game. I can't have a whiff turn here. I need a Landscaping or a 5-mana spell. That's really going to be our only choice. Alright, Wolf Poops with another gifted sub. Thank you, Wolf Poops, dude. Oh my god, we hit the spell. That's such a big deal. Okay, that's a game saver, dude. That's a game saver. Wolf Poops now at 25 total gifted subs, man. That's actually crazy, dude. Oh my god, he just played the Naked Scion! That's a dream I thought I'd never realize. Now we're playing a naked Anubiseth, so it's not like we're in a great spot either, but... I mean, we're ahead on board a lot, but pretty weak hand. Need something to... There's almost nothing I can draw here that isn't playable, so surely we'll hit something playable. I mean, Mulch Munchers are probably even playable at this stage too, or I could at the very least force one, right? Landscaping's fine, suitable. I'll take it. Seems okay to me, man. Give me some of that board back. Now I just have one more turn to bridge to these, and then we're just, you know, off to the races, basically. So I guess I'd like to hit a Goru. I mean, there's no better turn 7 play, right? Force of Nature might be solid with a hero power. I mean, I don't want to hit, like, Acorn Bearer. Probably don't want to hit Dendrologist, because, well, maybe. It depends on if these are alive or not. The condition of the 2/3 Garden Gnome, you have to have a 5 mana or higher spell in hand. Man, that is a weak combo there. Jeez. Oh, we actually did hit the Acorn Bearer. I jinxed it again, guys. Why am I such a jinx, man? Gonna go ahead and trade in here, though, to set up for the Forest Aid being a cleaner line, right? Oh my god, I'm such a jinx. God, any other draw. Imagine like a Blessing of the Ancients there. It would have been so good. Aeroponics would have been insane. Oh my god, that was like the only bad draw on the deck, really. So many good draws. Still, he's making pretty weak turns, though, into this Forest Aid, so it looks like we're going to be ahead by a lot. He had a lot of inefficiencies in his early lines. I mean, he had the crazy opener on the... pretty crazy opener on the double rover, but after that, he kind of gassed out, it looks like. What are your thoughts on running 2 Soul of the Forest and 1 Power of the Wild? I feel like I actually hardly ever play the Soul of the Forest. I would almost cut the Soul of the Forest for something else, so I guess I don't like that plan. I feel like I need less Soul of the Forest action, so I'm probably in a super different spot. Man, no follow-up here. Another dead draw on the Acorn Bearer. This could be a real problem, because now you could hit like some kind of removal spell or something to flip the board back and go to town on us. That said, you know, his Galakron was pretty weak, so I think we'll be okay. Aquaponics? That'd be sick. Ooh, that is a big boy, though. This is enough to stay alive. At least based on our current hands, anyway. I do not want to Mulch Munch that, but I'll happily trade in here and play another Forest Aid and a Mulch Muncher and say, bring it, bro. He's going to have to figure out some miracles for this. Pinkerton, dude, thanks for the 25 months, man. Welcome back. We've had some big resubs today. Yay. Welcome. Tingus, dude, what's up, man? That is a big resub indeed, dude.
Say big resubs.
30 months, man. That's crazy, Tingus. Hope everything's good in your part of the world, dude. I think I saw you say in Discord you were all safe from the fires and stuff, but still, of course, Zinger country in that state can't be too fun. Look at this win rate tonight with Token Druid. 9-2 so far, but this is where we go on like a 4-game losing streak. This always happens. Ice cream van right in his house. Man, I wish, dude. Can you imagine that? What would I look like with that? He just turns from a... I'm currently an 8-8. Gonna be at 16-16 with the ice cream truck. Alright, we definitely need a better hand than this. This is garbage. We want early drops here against Warrior, I think. What would I replace Soul of the Forest with? I don't know. I don't have an answer to that question yet, to be fair. I don't know. I just know that we haven't really used it much to success. Maybe once or twice in like 25 games I feel like I've used it. What would be a good option? Some kind of other buff maybe, or... Okay, that was fine on that call. No big deal. Let's go ahead and chip this down. I don't want it to get like snapped out of range or something, or just linger around forever. So even though we give him kind of a good trade back and he gets a lot of value out of that, it's not that big a deal for us. Now that said, I honestly desperately need to play here. Oh my god. I can't just hero power on turn 3 and expect to win this game, right? We're gonna be dead. I need landscaping. Landscaping. Garden Gnomes eternally! It is good though, so that might be enough to bridge us. Like, this is a really powerful 4/5. Hero power 3 is not the end of the world, I guess. It's fine. This might be one of those games that's more like late counter pressure swings instead of like early dominance, right? Guy is scary. If he has like an awaken, we could be in a pickle here a little bit. I guess the awaken doesn't inherently threaten these though without something else. Like if he puts himself in an awaken where this gets buffed a ton and he clears enough that I can't trade back, that would be a problem. But okay, actually, that sort of does the same thing. Ugh. Do I ever Savage Roar here? I'm kind of scared to just go here. I think Savage Roar Power of the Wild is the play. It's not what we want by any means, but I'm worried this gets out of hand if I don't do it right. It just restores the board, really denies this as a threat. We still have an insane turn 6. Like, this is a super powerful 6 into 7. He typically plays Shielded Galakron here. Kills the 3-2, which, that's fine, whatever. I don't care about that. Scion's not as good for us, really, because these are going to trade pretty well into our dudes. But again, happy to find this line. And Goru is pretty sick, but I'm going to need more than just landscaping, right? We're going to need Forest Aid here to bridge this gap. And we're going to need Aeroponics. I haven't drawn Aeroponics in a few games, and I'm kind of missing it. Like, I can feel the difference. It's a really good Snip Snap. Oh my god. This guy has got so much health and healing. Ugh. Goru gives me a 3-3 to go face, but I can't really hit the rover or anything. Surprised he didn't kill these. That's pretty risky, honestly. I could kill this now, and I think I will. I think I absolutely will. I don't obviously love giving him a bunch of 1/1s. It's not ideal, but that's even scarier, right? I don't want to deal with that guy. So landscaping is just not enough right now. We need a bigger reload. We really need the Forest Aid or Force of Nature, maybe Garden Gnome. I would certainly love an Aeroponics just to, you know... Oh, thank God we killed that. Oh my God. Can you imagine how big that would have been? Woo! Still a pickle, but... that guy would have been freaking enormous. We're still very behind. Shrubadier, I mean, it helps. It's not terrible, I'll say. It's not terrible. Particularly with this Power of the Wild, like, we're going to get some stats in play. But we are completely all in. So this trades up. This doesn't do much. He's got 3 cards, though, right? I don't have any. I have to top deck like a god here. Really need Aeroponics. I wish I had Goru. He's awesome, man. A lot of people slept on Goru, but I knew, dude. I knew Token Druid was going to be solid. Finally got the Treant build there. It took a while, to be fair. It took a long, long time, but... sorry, I keep popping off the thing. My apologies.
A conundrum.
He's just popping off. It just did 2 nerfs. I knew. Oh, he's going face. I like this. He's identified that he doesn't maybe have the lasting power that we do, and he's also kind of out of resources. So just change the clock here a little bit. Go face. I like it. I think that's smart. Dendrologist is a great draw for us because it gives me stuff to do. Swipe is actually pretty insane because I can put these to 1 health pretty easily, right? Yeah, that's got to be the line. Let's trade off the weird guy here. Trade off these value trades. Swipe, and now it's just like a race, right? It's just who has the best top decks, basically, or whatever that card in hand is, too, right? If this is a Galakron, maybe that's a problem for us, because then the hero power just eats us over 3 or 4 turns, plus whatever other things he draws. But, you know, if I can hit Mulch Munchers or Aeroponics or Savage Roars or something to win this race, that'd be nice. I guess, really, Acorn Bear is the only dread draw. Aeroponics is perfect. It's so good. Oh, my God, this is the dream right here, dude. This is the dream, dude. I'm going to play this just to get the body on, of course. Like, we don't care. I'm going to hold one of these so that I can hero power, because I think our health is still a pretty important resource right now. And we're still setting up for lethal next turn anyway, right? Presumably, most of the time. So we have 19, 20 with hero power showing. He hero powers to 19, so we have to clear something. Woo! Woo! Let's go, team. I think that's like 10 in a row, man. We're gonna hit some variants, and it's really gonna sadden me because I don't want to do this like, you know, they always say like, I remember Seinfeld said like breaking up with somebody's like trying to push over a soda machine, like a vending machine. You can't do it in just one big push, right? You got to kind of rock it back and forth for a while and then push it over. I feel like Legend is always the same way. Like you just don't ever get it in one clean hit. You got to kind of rock it back and forth. This is where we lose a game or two, then we win two, then we lose one, then we win one, then we lose two, then we win four to finally get there, right? It's like, ugh. Ugh. Final boss, not yet actually. You gotta get one more star and then final boss. So two more. You gotta win two in a row. You go to full 5 and then you tick over. This would be I'd say a fairly early legend for me. My earliest legend is like day 3 of a season, but usually it's like day 25 when we hit legend. I don't usually rush. So this would be, you know, not the earliest we've had, but fairly early still. Don't you get bonus stars? Not at rank 5 and higher. You don't get any bonus stars. You gotta do it one at a time. The old-fashioned way. Have I played Celeste? I haven't played Celeste. I know a lot of people like that game, but I have not played it. I'm gonna need this aeroponics maybe. This is a really bad start. If this is a face hunter, we're gonna get ruined. Yeah. This could still be Highlander, but I doubt it. It looks like face. Yeah, it's face. We're dead. I think we're doomed. I don't think we can come back fast enough here. Usually our path to victory is counter pressure, right? Like we kind of beat them on their race by spiking really hard. Oh man, that's weird. I've never seen that. That's actually crazy. Yeah, let's just go here to take the trades. Get some health stabilized, basically. This is a pretty sick line. Next turn I can go Bearer, Blessing, maybe. Kind of want to save this Blessing to create more pressure later, though. This may not be as face-oriented as I thought. He's trading a lot and hitting stuff a lot. This is such a bad line, though. Oh my god. This is so bad. Part of me wanted to hit the Ancients, but I think I have to Blessing of Ancients, a bigger board, to try to counter pressure for the win. It might still be Highlander, yeah, I don't know. This does not look like a true face list. This kind of looks like that list I was talking about playing. Kind of looks like that. Hey, whoa, 2 subs in a row, man. Zixion and Sir Cookie Hipster. How did you steal my username all this time? I've been looking for you. You're finally here. Sir Cookie Hipster. Thanks for the subs, guys. Appreciate it a ton, of course. Yeah, we're still gonna get smorked out here. Alright, test explosive, not explosive. Interesting. Shame we didn't hit a Anubisath. That would have really helped a lot. Maybe we still can. Shame we don't hit the Anubisath again. Okay. So not freezing, not misdirection, not...
Welcome, boys.
Explosive implies it's not a full-on face hunter. That's true. Oh my god, Z-Kane and Wolf Poops again with subs. Guys, thank you so much. Oh my god. Oh my god. Feeling the love tonight, man. Can you feel the love tonight? This might be explosive now, sadly. I think puts us in a real pickle. Could be a rat too, though, right? And I gotta be careful on the rat right here because it's gonna be very tempting to play at least 3 cards right now. If it's not, well, even if it is explosive, how much damage can I do right now? We have 8. This is 10. That's 18 plus 4 is 22. But the problem is, right, that doesn't even set me up for lethal. And this actually dies, so it's not even that. It's less than that. This would die to an explosive. Yeah. I just don't think we can get there. I don't think we can get there. I'm almost certain it's going to be an explosive, right? Let's just see what's in here. Still no Anubisath. It's tough, man. This could give me some healing, though. Yes, this will take damage if it's explosive or whatever. I don't care. I'm just going to see if we can find some healing. This is a taunt, which could also technically buy me some life. But not really much. So we've got snakes instead, which is kind of okay. Why is this not... I don't know what just happened. Oh, because that attacked. I was thinking that didn't attack for some reason. That's okay. I needed to hit this guy twice. I just missed 2 attacks. That's pretty much GG. But it is presumably an explosive trap, so it's gonna be really hard to get there. Goru, maybe. Oh, I really needed a freaking dude, but I didn't get. Oh my god, there's so much stuff. Oh, Mulch Muncher would have been insane a long time ago. Can you feel the love tonight? Alright. Is there any way for me to stabilize here? He's got 7 on board, 9 with his hero power. So I'm dead to like any kind of life drinker, kill command, whatever. Where was Ferocious Howl? Yeah, we talked about Ziliax earlier. I would almost rather have a Ziliax than a Soul to Forest. I mean, we've been winning a lot, so I'm not like itching to change the list, but I don't feel like Soul to Forest has almost ever contributed to us winning. It seems like anytime we have the kind of board that would be good for Soul to Forest, it takes too much mana to build it, right? It's not like Whispering Woods Soul to Forest, which kind of makes sense. I think I may cut Soul to Forest for Ziliax. There's been a handful of games where it does feel like a Ziliax would have made the difference, particularly with Mulch Muncher. And I don't think Soul of Forest is all that sensible in this list. It's a Whispering Woods card, not a Treant card in my mind. Even though it does give you Treants, I get it. I understand. I get it. I know. I see the lines, but nonetheless, I don't think it really gets it there. I think the Soul of Forest is just a kind of memory of our Whispering Woods days. Although some of these lists do run Whispering Woods still, so it's not like Whispering Woods is, you know, out of the conversation or whatever. But I just think it shifts a little. I like Anubisath's swing quite a bit. Since we have the curve, I'm going to be greedy on this. Sweet justice. We just do the train. What do you mean? Oh, I don't have the train. Goblin, I don't have your train, if that's what you're looking for. I'm sorry, dude. It's still in my inbox. I can prove it to you. Although I'd have to show your email address if you want. I currently have 5 emails in my inbox. Here, let me see if I can like shrink this in a way to prove it to you. Let me see. No, I can't. Shoot. Well, that's okay. There aren't anything here that's private. So here, look. Your email's right there. Regis Train. See? Not lying to you. 1 of 5 emails that made the cut for the inbox. Regis do the train. Bigger than I'm sure I could, but it's just hard, dude. Time is impossible. Pretty much always now for me. Nobody has time for anything anymore, unfortunately. I know that's a common thing people say, like, I don't have the time. But it's sort of real in my case. I'm sure a lot of other people think it's real in their case too, though. I'm not unique in that, perhaps. Okay. Pretty good coin into Anubisath here. Although we may just want to get Garden Gnome down instead, right? I don't really think I'm going to stress about killing these. He's currently got less minions than us. He doesn't have a Scion of Ruin active or anything. He's going to feel more heat killing my stuff than I'm going to feel killing his, I think. Because he's already down on health and behind on board. So he may just trade up for us anyway. I mean, his 3/3 gets a nice value trade for him, but other than that, if we keep him on the back foot, this might work out alright for us. Well, okay. Only one thing's really trading, unfortunately. But I'm okay to play from behind a little bit with this Iliax, especially if we find a Mulch Muncher. Man, that'd be nice. Do we want to go ahead and go for the Force of Nature here? Just to swing this one really hard, or do we still feel comfortable with the Garden Gnome? I think I still feel comfortable with the Garden Gnome. He's only got 2 units on board. I'm going to have 3. This doesn't trade anymore, so this should be okay. I like that having the Mulch Muncher Iliax out kind of gives you a, like, this is okay line, where you can say, look, I don't have to be super scared right now. Which we didn't have before, so it could give us like lines of play that weren't otherwise possible. Okay, he's not gonna... Man, he's not gonna try to stop that trade. Okay. I'm happy about it. Believe me, I love killing that 4/1 for him. This is such a funny game. We're both just like totally disrespecting each other's minions. We just don't care. We both think we can win the race. It's kind of a fun... Ooh, that's a good battle rage for him, though. Boy, oh boy. That puts my aeroponics... it's close to aeroponics value, right?
Your flaws are your strength.
We're both just like, yeah, it's fine, whatever. Play your minions, bro, I don't care. Okay. He's still just going ace. Ooh, there's my boy. Okay, so trade. This goes down to 1. We Ziliax onto the dude and hit the mercenary, right? Yeah. Okay. I like this. And now we heal up all that damage he worked for, and I think we still have a better hand. And we're basically back to full. And of course we have a gigantic dude on board. Which, I mean, that may die, whatever. That's Scion of Ruin still deals with that. Although, currently only 1 Invoke, so he'd have to Invoke and Scion of Ruin, which means he'd have to Awaken, because he can't Devoted Maniac. That's 8 mana. Or Ritual Chopper, of course, whatever. But then he'd have to... that's not enough with Scion, so he's going to figure out some other way to deal with this, or just not deal with it, I guess, is alternative. The other alternative is not respect it at all. Okay, back to full. Already convinced Ziliax is the move? Yeah, maybe that was compelling enough, right? It's already looking pretty good. It's like, yeah, okay, I get it. Ziliax looks pretty sick. I mean, keep in mind we had to draw the Mulch Muncher, right? There's only 2, but Ziliax is such a good card anyway. It's not like you're running a bad card to make it work, right? You're not like squeezing it in. You're like, oh yeah, okay. I get to run an awesome card and it has this insane payoff sometimes. Sure, why not? Let's do it. Where are my trees at? Let's go here because we might need resources, right? We're a little bit resource light at the moment. So this could generate, like, you know, a Cenarius or something big for us to help us, in case he somehow stabilizes, swings us back.
Boys,
Seems unlikely, but, you know, whatever, it could happen.
Watcher.
Just to be safe. This kind of gives us a line that's different from our current line. Man, we saw this game how much of a difference Scion going to 4 made. Because he missed that previous opportunity with it, right? It's a big deal. So he kills the 3, that means I have 5. This is 7, 9. I'm going to be a little bit short of lethal here. Savage Roar, I think, gets us there. Maybe something here does too. Oh. We'll deal. That'll do her. Cool. That's a top deck, folks. Yay! Minus Theoso, thanks for the 9-month resub. Man, some big resubs tonight, guys. Alright, we gotta win 2 more, boys. Finish this off. The Ziliax won us that game, coming in clutch. If that had been a Soul of the Forest instead, I don't know if we win that game. We probably still had a decent shot, but I don't know if it looks so good, right? I don't know if it looks so good.
Now, few
Man, a lot of warriors. It's like warrior all the way down tonight. We've placed 4 of our last 5 games have been warrior. We didn't really play much before that, though, so maybe not that many, actually. Okay, let's play for curve here. As we see, warriors are pretty fast. We need to get out. Would you ever take a sponsorship from Raid Shadow Legends? Well, let me paint this picture for you. Let me paint this picture for you. Here are all the emails offering me Raid Shadow Legends sponsorships. These are not even all of them. This only goes back to May. I've deleted the older ones. I've probably had 50 to 60 Raid Shadow Legend sponsorship offers. So to answer your question, probably not. I eventually started telling them, sorry guys, hold up, shoot, sorry, God almighty, no, stop, no. I eventually started telling them a ridiculous amount of money. It's like, yes, I'll do it if you give me this absurd amount of money. The amount where it'd be like irresponsible for me not to do it. Like it would just be disrespectful to my future children and stuff to not take the money. If they ever say yes to that ridiculous threshold of money, then you may indeed see me do a Raid sponsorship. But until then, it's very unlikely. Now, I played Raid, and I didn't totally hate it, to be honest, before the kind of blitz of Raid. Until I realized how predatory the monetization model is. It's pretty predatory. Like, not everybody, of course, falls victim to those sort of predatory models. It's like some people, I'm sure, can play it in a healthy way, but there are others who do fall victim to those sort of predatory models. So, I don't like to encourage that. But I had a little bit of fun with it. You know, if you're having fun with it, I'm not judging you. Like, that's... Like I said, some people can do that in a healthy way. There are others who can't, though, so that's one reason I don't want to do the sponsorship. Also, I think at this point it's just got some bad brand weight. Like people look at it pretty negatively because there's been so many sponsorships at this stage that there's a punishment in a way to doing it now. There are some downsides certainly, so that's the reason anyway. And yes, we're talking about Raid regardless. Yeah, they're winning. That's right, Andrew. It's marketing through, or kind of it's like a political strategy often too. Just the more you hear a name, the more you're like, oh yeah, that's a real person. They're legitimate.
I hardly ever catch you on Twitch, but I watch all your YouTube videos.
Thanks, Voltran, too.
I have ad block, so figured the Twitch Prime can go to you.
Don't worry, dude. Don't worry, Voltran. A lot of people do, man. A lot of people do. The amount of monetized views I get on YouTube versus actual views is shocking. But thank you anyway, dude. I do just fine, but I appreciate the 1-year sub. Thanks for keeping up and coming back and all that fun stuff. So Betrayal here is pretty good as always. Like Zephyrus Betrayal is like the go-to, it seems like these days. My reload's a little iffy. Was kind of hoping to stick a decent board so that we could hit the Blessing of the Ancients, but now it feels like we're probably going to have to punch the Zephyrus and have kind of a mediocre reload. I mean, we could go for 3 minions or try to buff. I think we go for 3 minions. There is a world where I buff the health on this as well. But ultimately I could have a 2-2 or a 2-1 stick around. I think I'd rather just have the 2-2, right? Why take the inferior line? So the challenge here, right, is like I'm gonna force the nature next turn anyways. I don't know if these minions go far enough, but whatever, we're keeping up. It's fine. Bobbies, dude, thanks for the Twitch Prime sub. You can share deck codes for sure, man. Give it a go. I don't mind. Yusef, yeah, I'll try to hint. If it seems I've achieved the ridiculous amount of money necessary to do a raid ad, I'll let you know. Novus, we talked about hitting a 500,000 subscriber goal on YouTube for a beard shaving, but that's the milestone, I guess. I've been trying to think if there's something I should do for 100,000 subs where, you know, we'll never take it for granted, but we're narrowing in on 100,000 subs on YouTube. We're getting close. Trying to think if there's any particular thing I would want to do or some kind of stream to reward that maybe, or, you know, I don't know what it'd be. What do you guys think? What would it be, like a marathon stream or every 100? I would want it to have some kind of 100 significance, like the numerical 100 weight for 100,000 subs. So I'd try to think about it that way, but I don't know what it would be. Let's go ahead and take the blessing. I mean, with these forest aids, I think it's going to go a long way. I would normally take Worthy Expedition, but we have so much reload anyway. Our opponent doesn't have that many cards. They're a Highlander anyway, so their removal may be checked. Zephyrus is already gone. Like, let's just go for the blessing. I think we kill this to deny any future card draw. You might do some crazy stuff, copy it, whirlwind it again, whatever. So, next turn's a little iffy. I mean, maybe I can double blessing, that'd be fine. Maybe Ziliax gets value, I guess, but probably an iffy turn next turn. I don't mind. He's running a lot into these tokens. That's no big deal. Battle Rage is good for him because he was light on resources. It's pretty nice. Another Blessing of the Ancients. Alright, so our opponent appears to be a little bit more of a defensive deck. I'm just going to play the Tempo Ziliax here. I'm not worried about healing off Mulch Muncher as much this game. We're probably going to be trying to win this one via Forest Aid, Blessing of the Ancients, if our hand didn't point to that clearly enough. If that wasn't obvious from the context of our hand, I think that's what it's going to be. Play 100 games on one stream. Okay, that's a neat idea. I definitely don't want to do any, like, you know, unhealthy stuff or gimmicky style stuff as much. So I'm not, like, into the shaving things as much, and I kind of regret even saying the 500,000 subs thing a long time ago. But I'd definitely be willing to, like, you know, manipulate time or games or, you know, something. I don't think I could do a 24-hour stream. I think I would literally die. But, you know, maybe we add a minute for every 100 bits or something, or I don't know. I don't know exactly what it would be. Stream until you hit top 100 legend. That, like, I guess with a cutoff, either top 100 or, you know, 16 hours or something maybe. Could do that. I don't think Mrs. Gilbin would want to come on stream. I mean, she pops on every once in a while, but not significantly so, you know. I don't think she'd want to be a big feature of the stream or anything. I don't know about that. Alright, now this is just where it's like we just keep offering him problems and we see if he checks the problems or not, right? Does he have the answer to this and the next one and the next one and the next one and the next one? He'll probably get through one or two pretty efficiently, and then I expect he'll kind of crap out. This might just cause... He may not get an answer here at all. I don't know. That's not going to help him. Nothing zero mana is... There's no zero mana dragons here. So we have... You know, this presumably lives based on what we see now. That doesn't matter. So let's see. 5, 7, 9, 11. This has to be lethal, right? 13 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6. Yes, this has got to be lethal. Not even counting. I don't care. It's just got to be. It's just one of those where it has to be. Like, get all the 6/6s you want, bro. I don't care, dude. I summoned so many 6/6s. Oh boy. Hi Reba, thanks for the Twitch Prime, dude. I don't know if I said that or not. Maybe. Final boss, guys. It's the final boss now. Do 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 do. The final boss now. I mean, I don't know if a legend climb has a significance for a final countdown play or not, but... I actually shouldn't do this because I may want to make this into a YouTube video. I may just sort of do like a legend climb YouTube video with just like all of these games. Like, just because we've had an insane win rate tonight. So, hey, we played this guy earlier. We know his exact list. Hold up. He was playing, yeah, Galakron Warrior. I guess that's not really saying much, but he was playing Galakron Warrior. Double Rover, double Taskmaster, Bloodthorn Mercenary. So we may need to be mindful of, you know, stuff. Nothing there is at all surprising. Insane hand, though.
Here I
Oh
was
my god,
thinking
this
you
hand.
would screw up my hello YouTube moment.
Hopefully...
By the way, hello YouTube.
No, dude, you're good. Hopefully he does not rock as good of an opening as he did last time. I mean, it's pretty good. It's not as good as last time where he had double Rover. He can Cruel Taskmaster this, though. If this dude... Oh, no, that's not that good, though.
Recently been
Hope he
going
does
to the
Cruel
gym and
Taskmaster.
hearing that song a lot.
That would be sick. Soul Kaiser, oh yeah? Is that a common gym song? I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know if that was a common gym song or not. Alright, let's just stay on curve here. We'll landscape aeroponics, probably. I mean, we could wait to aeroponics for the Force of Nature since we have the curve anyway. But, I mean, this is not a clean line, by the way. Like, I don't love playing this into the weapon and the 1-3. There's kind of a couple problems there, right? A couple checks on that, but not the end of the world. Why is my phone alarm going off? Crazy phone? It's a Final Legend game, you fool. Alright. I don't think we do coin, because we want to coin Force of Nature, right? We don't have a turn 4 play right now, so the aeroponics doesn't do anything when we have plays anyway. If we have good plays, regardless. Now, of course, we can aeroponics next turn to try to swing onto the Anubisath. That would be super baller. We want to hit the Anubisath defender. Pretty weak play for my opponent here. He's trading in as well, which is really good news for us. So, coin Force. Aeroponics, Anubisath times 2. No, okay, almost. Almost. Let's go ahead and value trade and get the mech off of the board, just in case of any magnetic snip snap or celiac style stuff, and just the value trade's fine as well. Not necessarily what we're thinking about, but certainly a reasonable process to think about. Okay. So he wipes a lot of the board here, leaves me with the 2-1, sure. I think we just force again. Could go Garden Gnome, Acorn Bear to build an even wider board, I guess. I like that a little better. That plays a little better into Blessing and Power of the Wild, because we're more likely to have an additional unit on field. So, 6 mana. Not usually the key turn for Galakron decks. Scion of Ruin, Hero Power would be decent. He is certainly invoked twice. I don't know what he's thinking here. Awaken's not bad given my 2 guys at 1 health there. That's actually pretty legit. I think these squirrels will be good. Oh, double Awaken! That's sick! I like that a lot, man. Going face, too. Respect. I think that's the right place. I think he knows the location he's supposed to arrive. The face place. I really want to Power the Wild this turn to take this trade out. But if I do, I can't really do anything that exciting because, like, the natural 4-mana line is here, 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 Power the Wild. But that's not that good. Because then I don't get to use the Dendrologist at all. But my opponent's also completely out of stuff, as far as we can tell. Double Twin Spell isn't bad. We could Hero Power instead of Dendrologist, but that just leaves me with only 2 2/2s, which isn't that exciting either. But it does give me the strong turn 7. I guess 2 2/2s is enough. It at least contests a little bit of the Scion of Ruin, which is nice. I'm not in love with this. I'm actually wondering if maybe I should have Hero Powered that and summoned a 3/2 Panther. Although damage does matter. I don't really want to take a lot of damage, so probably better to go this route. We're not in a, like, dominating position by any means. I think we're in a good position, but by no means a dominating one. So that could be the Scion, of course. But again, like, the 2/2s contest a little bit at least, which is what I was hoping for. That was the plan. Anubisath is fantastic. Okay, really key draw there. I think I have to take the reload here, right? The lifesteal matters as well. I'm kind of out of reloads. I have a couple follow-ups. The Gift of the Wild and Mark of the Wild don't make as much sense as Dreamway Guardians. Like, yes, this would be insane if I could play it right now and I knew it was going to go work, but we don't know that. We're kind of Since the hand has follow-up, you take the reload. You want to make sure your hand has a little bit of both, a nice balance. You don't want to take... you don't want to just commit to all follow-up. Because then if you ever lose your board to some ridiculous Scion of Ruin stuff or whatever, then you get totally stuck. And I don't want to get totally stuck. Pretty weak battle rates for only one card, although Kronks is obviously very scary. Man, he just left all of these up. 5, 7, 9, 11 plus 12 is 23 plus 5 is 28, 29. I have 29. But I think I go, right? I think I just go anyway. Because if he plays Galakron, he can't really do anything with the Galakron, because he only has 2 mana remaining, right? And then whatever this other card's probably not a problem. I think we just go. Maybe I should have actually played that instead of hero powering. I don't know. It's debatable. Maybe I should have played double blessing as well instead of the savage, although I don't know. Galakron puts him to 8. He trades. He hero powers, but he can't really hero power. Although, man, I don't know. He kind of can hero power. I'm actually not sure that was the move. This is a little bit susceptible, guys. Is there any minion he gets for 2 mana that we care about? There's really not, right? I think he maybe should have considered hero powering beforehand. I don't know if he wants to be attacking or not. Oh, I forgot about the weapon. Yeah, he definitely should have, because the weapon here doesn't matter at all. Like, he doesn't care about dealing 8. He should have armored up first. That's a huge mistake. I actually wonder if our line was a mistake. I think we're okay, though, it looks like. Because he can't really... He's going to leave 6, and we have all these blessings and stuff, so we should be fine. I think he's conceding. It's the final countdown. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do. It's the legend push now. Man, I did not actually think we were going to do this tonight, but we just dominated. Look at this win rate tonight. Good Lord. Good God, my gents. 81% climb to legend. Woo! That's one of my highest ever win rates to legend. That was ridiculous. We've done some 70s before, maybe a couple 72s, a lot of like 65s. 64, 65% is usually where I land. But man, almighty. Now, of course, if we go out to the full season, it's not going to look so good. Oh, that's with this deck. Actually, yeah, 84% with this deck climbing this month. Oh my God. Even better, dude. Tree and Druid is owning.